You're finally awake. Stand up. You were dreaming. Not even the mountain clumsy road can wake you. We almost reached your final destination and we won't let you go.
Last time I remember, I was chilling in my bath. Who are you? Where am I?
I'm Horseman. A man who is paid like a horse and does horse's job.
Okay, and where am I?
On the way to the best of worlds, if you know what I mean.
That does not sound very positive.
It is what it is, my little temporary friend. And I am a simple guy who is moving you from point A to B.
Why anyone wants me?
Well, there might be different reasons for that. One is that you are a pig. Second is that you are not just a pig. Wait a second. What the hell is that ahead of us?
What was that? And how did I survive? Looks like somehow I got teleported to another side of the mountain during the blast. Now I am on my own. Probably the best would be just to follow this mountain road down the path. Hopefully, I will meet there more friendly and intelligent people who can help me out.
Well, well, what have we here? Another lost soul wandering into our little haven? Wait a second. You're not a soul. You're a pig.
Excuse me, sir. I just wander around these forests minding my own piggy business.
Huh. Now it is our business and we don't have many choices here. You know, we are kind of starving here. And since my buddy is too smart for such things and I can't even help myself with my own wood, you're gonna feed us.
Feed? Me? Us? No, sir, please. I am poisonous.
Ha! Fairy tales. But don't worry much. You can feed us by cooking, right? First you need to get that campfire going. Just don't fall into it, huh? Not sure if your piggy brain can grasp the details of campfire construction, so I'll break it down for you. Axe, chop chop, wood, stone, pick up, combine, campfire, simple. And one last thing, make sure to place it in the camp pit at the center. We'd rather not freeze our asses off. Well done. You just proved you're worth more than just a barbecue. Let's keep ourselves warm by the campfire you built. Don't worry, I won't push you into it. Ah ha ha. Now we need to think about filling our bellies. I bet you're eyeing those berries, but we need something heartier. There's some grazing happening southeast from our camp. I reckon no one will mind if we borrow a deer or two.
But sir, I am a vegetarian.
What then? You gonna lend us a rib like Adam? That's what I thought. Then get some deer meat and cook it on the campfire you built. Since we're a party of 3, all right, I'll be more ethical. 2 people and 1 pig. We'll need 3 steaks ready to go.
Disclaimer. No real animals were harmed in the completing of this quest.
That was nicely done, Chef Pig. I cannot recall a feast as sumptuous since our banditry had to be shifted eastward.
Well, you haven't done anything yet. Oh, I mean anything banditry.
You heard a tale about turtle and hare? For now, I am a turtle that just got out of the water. But mark my words, one day I shall match the swiftness of that hare.
Okay.
My little pink friend, we've toiled away today, and we've earned ourselves some well-deserved rest.
But you did not do anything.
Commanding is the most exhausting work in the world. Someday, you will understand. Make yourself comfortable in our camp and feel free to use a sleeping bag. You've earned it. Morning, Piggy. Hope you slept well.
Yes, it was very nice. Until someone slipped into my bag.
Huh. We don't have many sleeping bags, and as they say, sharing is caring. We received some bad news today. Our scout didn't return from his scouting mission on time. I'd like to ask you for help one more time. Investigate the possible location of our scout. He ventured into the forest northwest and hasn't been seen since.
Maybe he just went to the brothel.
He's not like that. He enjoyed slipping into sleeping bags just like the rest of us.
Any surprises to be aware of?
It's wild forest, my friend. Always be on guard and prepare for anything.
Ambush. You're caught now, Darren and Mando. What the pig is this? What are you?
You just called it. I'm a pig.
Well, how do we go about this? You've seen too much, unfortunately.
Please. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'll make it shut with an apple on my dinner table.
Morning, Pig.
Yes.
It's wild forest, my friend. Always be on guard and prepare for anything.
Ambush. You're caught now, Darren and Mando.
What the pig is this? What are you?
You just called it. I'm a pig.
Well, how do we go about this? You've seen too much, unfortunately.
Please, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'll make it shut with an apple on my dinner table.
Welcome back, Piggy. You look terrible and dirty. Did anything happen, or you just found a nice pile of dirt to dig in?
I wish. I have some bad news for you. The scout will not come.
What? Did he got an arrow to the knee or looked a tulip in the eye?
Worse, he is dead. I encountered some bandits near his corpse, which seemed to be waiting for you.
Great Scott! How did you escape?
I politely explained them that they mistaken me for another person.
I see. Well, I am glad you safely arrived back.
Why did they want you at the first place?
Long story short, we were a part of big bandit organization back west side. However, we stopped sharing the same ideals as the people you met started to worship the wrong existence. That's why we went east, to end up with Bandit's past and start Bandit's career from scratch.
Sounds like I better not go to these bad boys to the west.
Well, since we are on the far east, it seems you have no other choice as continue your journey to the west. Brace yourself, the west is coming.
You did a lot for us and for prosperity of our camp, Pig. You are a true Spock man. I mean, Pig Spock. However, I believe there is not much left to do here, and it is time to continue your journey.
Yeah, I guess. Any advice on what my next goal can be?
There are lovely, friendly people living nearby down this road. You won't miss it.
You, bastard!
That's what they call a friendly neighborhood. You're so kind, sir.
You think this is funny? To run away from home? My wife did not have to sleep worrying about you.
Objection. I have no idea what you are talking about. I run away only from horsemen.
You look more silly than usual.
What do you mean? I am seeing you for the first time.
Excuse me, perhaps I've mistaken you for another pig.
No big deal. I can see you have a couple of my kind.
Yes, that's the way we can survive.
And that bastard I mentioned runs away almost every single night.
Who? A pig?
Yes, his name is Finn. He probably likes going on some adventures, but we don't.
And why only he's doing that?
Can't even imagine. But please help us find him. No idea where he usually goes. But as they say, to find a pig, you must think like a pig and be like a pig.
Oh, one more pig with ability to speak. What a wonder.
G'day, ma'am. You also look wonderful today. In medieval standards.
Oh, please stop or I'll be jinxed into tomato. You look like a perfect candidate for a job. Sometimes some of our pigs goes missing, and I am not talking about that specific bastard runaway pig. They just disappear. So please help us understand what is going on. Take a hide somewhere where you will blend in with the surroundings and wait. Should be easy task for a pig.
So I should just sit calm on my buttocks and do nothing and watch?
Exactly.
And even will be paid for that?
Well, we'll discuss that after the job's done.
Ah, deal!
Tell me, Piggy, tell me what your little eyes saw.
Things I saw may not be appropriate for some audience and will be memorized forever in my mind. Without extra drama, you just have problem with wolves.
Wolves? I haven't seen them in our area for ages. Maybe it was just a drunk guy standing on his fours and roaring.
Ma'am, as a pig, I can distinguish wolves on genetic level. That's also why I'm a good builder and always build stone houses.
Fair enough. At least we know the root cause for that. Thank you, Pinky Bun.
Yelling?
By the gods, finally. You there, help! I'm under here.
Under the ground? What in blazes happened here?
Never mind that. Just dig me out before these witless oafs wake up and start laughing again.
Oafs? You mean those drunkards? Did they do this to you?
I, might have asked them to.
You asked them to bury you?
It was a wager. I told them I could pull myself out by my own mustache. I was drunk. It seemed brilliant at the time.
And I'm guessing the brilliance ended when you realized you couldn't move.
Exactly. Turns out the mustache isn't as strong as I thought. And now I'm stuck, and these idiots drank themselves into a stupor on cursed rotgut. We won't wake no matter how much I yell.
So you've been lying here, shouting into the dirt like a mole with regrets?
By all the saints, stop laughing and dig. Ah, sweet freedom. The Earth tried to claim me, but it underestimated the resilience of Sir Roderick Mustachio III.
You were about 5 minutes away from becoming worm food, Roderick.
Yes, but now look at me, alive, victorious, and with my dignity completely intact.
You were buried up to your neck screaming for help. Dignity left the moment they started shoveling.
How dare you? I'll have you know this mustache is the mark of a hero. Why, when I entered this wager, I was proving my, unyielding bravery and unmatched creativity.
Sure, let's call it bravery, and not being stupendously drunk. Speaking of which, your so-called friends didn't even wake up to cheer for your heroics. They're snoring louder than a blacksmith's hammer.
Some comrades they are, left me to rot while they dream of whatever drunkards dream of. This will be a tale of betrayal and perseverance, told for generations.
Oh, joy! Just make sure you don't end up buried again before you finish it.
Fear not, I've learned my lesson. Next time I'll...
There's not going to be a next time, Roderick.
No, of course not. But just in case, keep your ears open, huh?
Well, this is a surprise. Another pig strolling into camp like he owns the place. What brings you here, stranger?
Looking for someone. About your height, your build? Probably smells like guilt and bad decisions. Seen anyone like that?
Guilt? Bad decisions? Sounds like half the folks I've shared a camp with. You'll have to be more specific, friend.
The farmer sent me. Says one of his pigs got loose and ran off. Reckon you match the description.
A farmer's pig, you say? Do I look like some mud-grubbing barn dweller to you? Look at me. Fine ale, fine smoke, and not a single collar around my neck.
You're sitting on a chair in a most likely bandit camp. I wouldn't call that freedom.
Freedom's what you make it, pal. Out here, no pens, no fences, and no farmer telling me when to eat, sleep, or, become dinner. You ought to try it sometime.
I'll pass. I'm more interested in getting you back to where you belong.
And why's that? You his loyal lap pig, or are you just looking to trade me in for a pat on the head?
Because it's my job, and because leaving your so-called freedom unchecked will only get you killed.
Killed? By who? The wolves? The butcher? Ha! Out here, I control my fate, and so far, I'm doing just fine.
You think you're untouchable? Sitting here puffing on that leaf like some lord of the camp? You're just another runaway who's gotten too full of himself.
Maybe so, but I've got no intention of going back to wallow in the farmer's muck. You want to drag me back? Let's see if you've got the guts for it.
You know what? Fine. Stay here, puff your weeds, drink your ale, and play king of the campfire. Not my problem.
A wise pig after all. I knew you'd see reason. Go on, trot back to your farmer and tell him you failed. Maybe he'll toss you an extra turnip for the effort.
Oh, I'll report back all right. I'll tell him I found you. Drunk, puffing on burnt cabbage, and raving about freedom. Should make for a nice laugh.
Cabbage? I'll have you know this is quality leaf. Imported. Probably.
I'll also mention how you're bravely dodging responsibility by hiding in a camp. That'll make him sleep easier.
You've got a sharp tongue for a farmhand. Remind me to not invite you to the banquet when I become ruler of these woods.
Banquet? Last I checked, pigs like us are the banquet. But enjoy your little kingdom while it lasts. Your Royal Highness.
I will, and don't come crying to me when you're stuck in the mud, doing tricks for scraps.
Better mud than the wolves. Good luck, runaway.